In this video, I'll be changing my DT770 headset wire with limited resources to show you that you can do it too. I'm not a professional, so let's learn together. I'll throw away the next sponge that was on here. Now I'm going to remove the driver. To remove this little ring, all I need to do is put a screwdriver in this clip and slightly pry it up, and then it should just pop up from one side and easily come out. Then you'll have the driver. It looks like it's firmly seated, but it's quite easy to take out here. I'm just going to turn it over, and this is how it will come out. And just gonna slightly twist it because there's a notch on this side, so it has to line up to go back in. That's it, basically. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to be changing the wire. This is what I'm replacing it with. Trying to get a coil wire going. So this end on the original jack, it broke inside of my audio interface. Well, it got bent, so it has a short right now. So I have to replace the whole wire to get it working again. I'm going to be soldering these three on. Alright, so I just want to see how the wires are connected, because I'll be doing some soldering. You seen that? Yeah. You have this thing here, the jagged edge faces up. Okay, so this part goes right where the wires are, and then it goes right over it like this. Let's remove this for now. I'm learning as I do this, so let's see what's happening here. So what I'll be doing at this point, because I don't have a tester, I've connected the jack directly into my interface. I don't recommend anyone doing this, and I'm just going to try and connect the wires without cutting them off first. I'll try to connect them and see if I'll get any sound at all, so I'll know where the wire should go. The wires are different on the original one. You have white, red and black. This one comes with red, blue and copper. I'm assuming that the copper is ground. The red should go where the red wire is, and the blue one should go where the white one is. So let's see if that works. If not, then I'll just switch between the blue and the copper and keep red where it is. It's gonna be a bit tedious. Let me try just connecting two wires, because usually one is like it's a ground tip ring sleeve. Well, I guess all of them are important, but let's see. Do we get sound with two wires? Can we? Let's test this theory and see if they there we go. And then if we make the copper touch, will the sound go? So we have copper connected. I'm sure you guys just heard that. Let's see if we can bring in the scissors on this. Now the copper is touching, the red is touching. Can we get the blue to touch too? Or the guy that I'm watching on YouTube,
Beyerdynamic.
he modified his.
Yep, I modded these.
Totally changed
XLR connector
this whole section and had it detachable.
a few weeks ago, and it's been really great to be able to.
I'm not gonna do that, because I'm way too cheap. Okay, this was working earlier. This was working earlier. So why is it not working now? Is it because I did something? Okay, so that's it. So now we can cut wires off. Okay guys, we've hit a dilemma. So this section here, the wire is like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's built in on it. I thought we could just pull it out and get it going. So I'm gonna have to try to dig this out and then put this wire through here. This is gonna get a bit surgical. I'm gonna go for my wife's nail clipping kit and see what I can find. Here we go, beautiful kit, courtesy of someone special. at this, guys. All these wonderful tools just waiting to be used. Yeah, I should get my own stuff, right? You know, let's try this thingamajig. Where is the wire? So we're just trying to, it's not really stick in. Oh, look. Look at it. Oh, it's a metal wire. Can you see that right there? It's like copper. So it's gripping it. So what I need to do is, if I can get something inside here and just open up that crimper, I think that's what they call it, then I should be able to easily push the new wire in. I'll tell my wife I'm doing this with her too. I'm just gonna push this in and spin it around a little. Okay. I don't really want it to come out. I just want to make some room. And if you can see, it's kind of coming out here. You don't want that. Let's push it back up. You see, you won't get this anywhere else, you know, because I'm the only one willing to try these things. So I'm pushing it back up. So this is a real delicate procedure, as you can see here. Try something else. Let's just see if we can get the wire. The new wire through it. Try twisting them together like this. Keeping them together. It's important. Alright, that should do the trick. And gently push this through. And try to pry this section now. This will not, if you can see, there's hardly any space. You're going to have to come up with something more innovative to struck a dilemma. So if you can notice now, I started by forcing the clippers from this end, and it totally ruined what I planned. Well, not all the way ruined, but good thing I caught up on myself. The crimper is now being twisted inside, which I don't want that because I want that hole. I just want to expand it. So I'm trying to set it straight now. So you gotta be careful when you're pushing it through this end. Make sure that it lines up so that when it gets up to the top, it can set things straight and not push things out of whack like I just did. This is a headache. So I found the scissors, and this should be good, kind of enough, like to open up inside and maybe pry it open just enough so I can get the wire through. This is the side. Let's try it again, my friends. What I'm doing, I'm using because I don't really want to break the scissors. So I'm using this part to get down to the metal part and kind of turn it just enough. That way down here can open up a bit, which it appears to be doing. And oh yes, we've gotten somewhere, but I think what I did, let's see if it worked. Let's get the wire again. So we have that. Yes, success. There we go. We got it through. So now all I need to do is use my thing here and just squeeze it back together as normal. This will hold the wire in place. Before you squeeze together, you need to get enough through that you can solder, right? This was the length here. It's quite short, but I'm just gonna give myself some more there to there, and then from there to there. So you can always bend this a little inside, right? Hopefully. The whole objective of this is to have it binding back onto the wire without protruding. There we go, my friend. There we go. Let's see if we can push this back up. This should not be protruding down here. I think we're getting somewhere. Let's use this flat tool here. There we go. So the whole objective of this is to conceal this part here. There we go, right? And then I'm just going to try and crimp it. I don't know if crimp is the right term. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Please forgive my ugly soldering gun. Got this from my grandfather. So I'm gonna have do the job, right? So remove the black and replace it with the copper. It's gonna be some work. So we have boom, black on here, and you got the black off. Success! Alright, replace the black with the copper. So first we need to put it through, otherwise this will not be a successful fix. All of a sudden you turn British, but anyways. Okay, so we got that part in. I'm just going to touch my soldering gun onto this section and hope that it sticks, right, without touching any other wire. Okay, so I'm going to gently I think I did it, guys. I think that was it. A successful replacement there. Let's see if it works though. So I'm gonna just touch one of the wires. This plugs back to my tester, aka my interface. We'll try by testing out the red. There we go. So we have sound. Alright, so we're putting red with red. But oh man, that works as well. So what do I do? We watch the video.
So you have the green on the left side, the red in the middle, and the copper all the way over on the right hand side.
So the copper does go to this side by itself. I think that would be the ground. I guess electrical class paid off when I was in high school. Put the red to the red and the blue to the white there. Gently remove this red wire here. Oh, and fun fact, maybe I should not have crimped this part here just yet. Probably should have waited so I could have that room to play with the wires, but now I'm forced to have limited room, so let's work with that. I resting the wire on the soldering gun first and then bring it to the contact. I think I got it. Yeah. Take off the white. So this is what I did last time. So while the wire is on, I hold the wire and then I gently press onto the contact and hold the wire. So the wire comes off. I give the wire a little bit of tension, so as soon as it liquefies, it pulls off. And then we do it with the final wire now. Here we go. This is the last one. Let's pull this wire from here. So it's good if you have this tool here. It will make your life easier. So the objective of this is to touch this blue wire into here. Okay, I think that's successful. Let's press play.
This one I'm checking sleeve.
Okay. Alright, so that's the whole connection process. So just to close her up and then I will be on my way. This part is should be quite easy. We'll just be inserting this clip back to where it came from using my bird beak pliers. Let's get that. Okay. Yep, just like that. Let me just push it down securely. And then I can put this back on. Right here. Yeah. That seems fair. Once that is in, we look for the groove. And also remember, this black side goes on the inside, not the gray side on the outside. Once that lines up, same procedure, just walk it right around. Yeah, there we go. And it keeps on, and same thing for here. So okay, so that's it, guys. And you have your brand new coiled wire on your headset, securely and firmly placed on